Hello everybody, Snowflake here, and welcome to another episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Tag Force 2. Should be an exciting one, I hope you're as excited as I am. But yeah, in the last episode we did 3 tag duels and we got 3 wins. We started off over on the cliff, we dueled Pippin and Rock. We're using the Wind deck. And we were doing quite well, then I think they snatched Steeled our Rock from the Valley of Haze, which made things a little bit tricky, but we still ended up managing to win that one, so that was good. We dueled Viger and Ray, right, because Ray had the return stuff to your hand deck. We used the Fiend deck there, and we managed to beat them pretty comfortably, I think. Then we had a random event with Ree and Maki, who were simping over Zane and Atticus, and one of them was upset that we'd overheard them, the other one just wanted to duel, so we dueled them with the Pyro deck. Once again they snatched Steeled our monster and caused us some problems. We managed to get them just low enough that a Spiritual Fire Art Kurenai could wipe them out, and if not we had a Submarine Roid ready to do exactly the same thing. So some close calls, but we got 3 out of 3 in the end. I think we lost 3 in a row the episode before that, so that was good. But yeah, in this episode we're going to be doing 3 more tag duos. And we'll see how those go. Yeah, we had to go somewhere after that third duel. We just chose to go to the lab for no reason. There's nothing to do here, but we just did it. So let's use our machine deck. And yeah, we also had to skip class because of that heart event. So that's fine. Yeah, we just have to wait till Wednesday for that. Second coins. Sorry, I've just finished work, so that's why I'm a little bit all over the place in terms of getting stuff ready. Okay, cool. Let's go back into the video. And I have decided to go to the main gate. So let's see who's hanging out over here. I mean, you wouldn't expect too many people to be here since I think class is happening. But some people are hiding. Deluge and Tristan. I see you. So I guess the teachers don't really round people up to go to class. Fair enough, man. If you're going to card game school and you can't be bothered to go to class, then if I was a teacher, I'd probably just be like, you know what? Your parents are paying for this, and if you're going to waste that money, then waste the money. Looks like we do only have Tristan and Deluge here, so we'll only do them, I guess. We're 10 and 2 against Deluge and 11 and 1 against Tristan. So generally we do pretty well against these guys, so let's do our best to do the same thing again. Okay, let's go. Alright, I almost tried to draw a card because I forgot it was Cyrus's turn. Jeez. Okay, I need to settle down. So get Roid face down, get Magic Cylinder, Wonder Garage, good cards. If they play Heavy Storm and we get a Roid monster, so it's okay. Yeah, good hand, Cyrus, good hand. Steam Roid's good, Submarine Roid's good. Susa Soldier, that's okay, because we can just Magic Cylinder that and then it goes back to his hand. So that's good, we make them take damage. And then yeah, if we had to get into a war of spirit monsters and just attacking directly back and forth, then we'll probably win. Because we've already got the head start. Susa Soldier goes back. He's only got one face down card. And we've got a couple of blast spheres as well, and another magic cylinder for all the effect damages. But we don't need that yet. We've got Drillroid as well. Shout out to Cyrus. Yeah, we don't need Blast Sphere yet, so let's not use Blast Sphere. We'll keep Wonder Garage here and Drillroid in our hand just in case. But let's flip summon Jetroid. And let's also summon Machine King Prototype, which is going to get a boost from the Jetroid. And hopefully this should be successful. And we've done over half of their life points already. And we've still got Magic Cylinder face down. We've got 2 Blast Spheres ready to go in our hand. So we're in a good spot. Okay, you're summoning Cross Clown. Now I probably won't negate this attack. Because I'm not very scared of Cross Clown. You can have that one, Tristan. We could win with Call of the Haunted. I mean, yeah, we could win with Call of the Haunted. Cyrus just summoned Steamoid. We can very easily win this duel. Steamoid does 1,000. Jetroid does 1,200. Sorry, Machine King Prototype does 1,700. Oh no, he attacked it with Prototype instead of getting the Steamoid attack boost. So we do slightly less damage. If you play Call of the Haunted, Cyrus, and bring back Jetroid, you can win the duel right now. Before their Destiny draw. Didn't think you would. Alright. Deluge. Okay, Susa Soldier's back. Which is fine, we're not scared of Susa Soldier, because Cyrus, you've got another Magic Cylinder waiting for you. And that is how you absolutely destroy a duel. 2 Magic Cylinders, and a couple of attacks, and we win. Nice one, Cyrus. Well done. Although we both got really good hands there. So I'm going to acknowledge that good luck. And maybe it's good deck building, you could say that. I wouldn't mind if someone said that to me as a compliment. Talk about top decking, you know what, Deluge, you can have that one. I don't mind. If you want to consider that top decking, I can't really argue too much with you, boy. Yeah, let's switch decks. Let's move over to the Beast deck. Yeah, let's go somewhere else then. No random events so far. You know what? I think now's the time, isn't it? We've got almost 60,000 DP. Going shopping. We're turning this into a super long episode. We've let a lot of DP accumulate. So yeah, let's go shopping. Is there anyone else in here, by the way? There is. There is Axel and the Gambler, which is very interesting. So we've got an interesting duel as well to come. So we'll do that as well. Nice. Let's go shopping first though. Let's get one sandwich for Cyrus. Okay, I'm doing this randomly, not choosing the one I want. Okay, let's hope that Cyrus is a fan of phantom peppers. Now, if I know Cyrus's personality, I would guess he probably doesn't like anything particularly spicy that can do him any harm. Let's try it. I hate this stuff. No thanks. Okay. Sorry, Cyrus. But at least we know you don't like phantom peppers. I'm gonna make a note of that. Sorry, Cyrus. I apologize. Alright, well, we're not buying you any more sandwiches, Cyrus, since you're so ungrateful. We're just gonna use the rest of it to buy cards, which, to be fair, some of those might end up helping you as well. Okay, let's see where we're at with packs. Do we have anything new? No, I didn't think we would, but... Okay, so the fire pack is open to us today. I don't know if that was open to us before. Dorothy's in the shop, so we have Dorothy's pack and not Sadie's pack, so we can't get anything from Sadie's pack. But yeah, everything is pretty much how I left it. So everything here is a minimum of 96%. So we're just gonna be spending cards and trying to finish off some packs. We've got almost 60,000 DP. Yeah, let's go spend some money. Let's start with the 96%. So intermediate spells. So a lot of this we're just gonna... Actually, we did get a card that we didn't have 3 of. Got a second spell economics there. So yeah, let's... A lot of these will just be opening packs and there not being much else interesting. Because we'll all already have had 3 of most of these cards. So, to save my energy, I probably won't do too much commentary on anything any packs like that. But yeah, I'll show you the full pack opening just so you guys know what's going on. Okay, we've got a third soul absorption there. Don't know if we have any decks that soul absorption particularly goes with, but that's good because that's a super rare card. And it will be useful in some decks in the future for sure. May well be we spend all of our money on one pack and still not get anything new. I sincerely hope that's not the case, but it is possible. And yes, I am buying them one at a time. I know I don't have to buy them one at a time, but I just want to not waste any money, if that makes sense. Okay, we've got a third spell absorption, which might actually be important. So, I'm going to make a note of that. Yeah, a third spell absorption might be important for some of our decks. But yeah, glad to have it. Okay, a third Degenerate Circuit. If we choose to make that kind of annoying deck, then Degenerate Circuit is a good card to have. 3 of. We already had 2, of course. Still no new cards though. Okay, we've got our third spell, Economics. Not really the most useful card, but for some reason it's gold rare. Oh, we did get a new card, and it's actually that could be a very good one. Messenger of Peace. Yes, in all of our stall decks, we could definitely use a Messenger of Peace. So let's make a note of that. It's not even limited in any way, so if we get more of them in the future, then we can add more of them to the deck. But yeah, we got one. We're up to 98% in intermediate spells, and didn't cost us too much money. That's good. Let's see how our luck is with intermediate traps. Okay, we've got a second skill drain. I don't think that goes in any of our decks for now. I think we've got one in our Toon World deck. I don't think we need another one. So, I think... But it's good to have more than one skill drain, of course. We've got a third Royal Oppression. We've got a second Call of the Haunted, which doesn't matter because it's limited, but there you go. We've got a third Zing Zenhu. I feel like we maybe just got lucky with the intermediate traps and didn't have to buy as many packs as we did for intermediate spells, so we're getting seconds and thirds a bit more often here. We have a second Spirit Message A. For some reason we only had one. And a third Embodiment of Apopis. Is that going to be important to any particular deck? Do we need more than 2 of them? Probably not. Probably not. You know, it doesn't hurt to make a note of it anyway, but... Let's write it down. Okay, let's keep going with intermediate traps. We've got a second skull there. Don't have anything that works with that at the moment, but that could be some potential. Oops. Realised I hadn't bought a pack. Sorry, I'm checking a bunch of things at the same time. So I'm a little all over the place, like I said earlier. Bear with me, but I'll get back into things. Okay, we've got a third Spirit Message A, and we've got a second Final Attack Orders. Now, that could be good for a deck with all of those high attack switching to defense monsters. We've got a second Mirror Wall. That card's nowhere near as good in real life as it is in the anime, when Mai used it. I've got a third skill drain. Got a third Mirror Wall. We've got a second Spirit Barrier. I don't think we use that in any of our decks, but there could be some potential for that. Third Destiny Board. I didn't even realise I didn't have 3 already, but yeah, we'll put that Destiny Board to the list. Third Light of Intervention. That might be useful in some decks too, but nothing in particular for us at the moment. Third skull there. Second anti-spell fragrance. Don't feel like there's going to be a deck where I use that, but you never know. Got a 4th skill train there. We only had 1, and we got 3 more already. Oh, there's a new card. Ooh, Ultimate Offering. That is interesting. Does it go in any of our existing decks? I'm not sure. I'll write it down, but I don't think. But it will be useful with some future decks, particularly with Gemini monsters. That's where Ultimate Offering really comes in handy. And also being able to summon during your opponent's battle phase. It's pretty cool. Yeah, we'll take on Ultimate Offering for sure. So we're up to 98%. So with these 98% packs, we pretty much should only have 1 card left in those packs that we haven't already got. Don't know if we'll finish anything today, because we've still got quite a few packs to try and get up there, but you never know. Let's go to Fusion time. Fusions and Rituals. I wonder what we're missing from here. You've got a second Dark Hex Sealed Fusion, which might be worth adding, because they're a little bit better than the other fusion substitute monsters, because you can also summon fusion monsters without polymerization with those guys. So that's probably going to be one we add in. Ooh, we got a new card. Damn. Got Senju with 1,000 hands. We didn't have Senju. Wild. Alright, so that lets us get a ritual monster to our hand. It's not as good as Manju with 10,000 hands, which I think we have. But yeah, we didn't have to look too far for a new card in the Fusion/Ritual pack. And we're up to 98% in that one too, so only 1 card left to find. Very nice. Okay, Expert Spells. Let's see what we can get in here. We got a second Ruthless Denial and a second Reasoning. Ooh. I do like the second Reasoning. It's one of my favourite cards. And it's only a bronze rare, so I'm surprised we only have 1 of it. Oh, we had 1 of it, now we've got 2. So we might consider adding a second Reasoning to some of these decks. And it's almost definitely going to be added, because I just love that card. Second Magical Stone Excavation. Useless because it's limited, but okay. Ooh, gold. Ooh, that's nice. Again, we didn't have to look very far in this one either. We've got ourselves Gold Sarcophagus. Now that is a very good card. That can replace the some of the different dimension capsules we have in various decks where we need a particular card. But even in general, Gold Sarcophagus, just adding any card you want to your hand, particularly because I love using big decks, that's a very, very good pull indeed. I'm very happy with that. Nice. This is going very well so far. So yeah, 1 card left in Expert Spells. Let's go to Expert Traps. And of our first pack, we managed to get one of the new cards. It's Threatening Roar. I don't even know if we'll use. I'll write it down. Obviously, in stall decks it's good. I don't think I'm going to use it like for general use, but that's nice. That's nice. I do like a Threatening Roar. And it's gold rare too. So that's up to 98% as well. So a lot of packs with just 1 card remaining, and we've still got a ton of DP left. Okay, let's move on to fire. You've got a second Gaia Soul, the combustible collective. Probably won't use a second one, just because it self-destructs, so it's a little risky. Got a third Ultimate Obedient Fiend. I don't really like this card because it can only attack if it's the only card you control and you have no cards in your hand, which is very hard conditions to meet. We got a second. Ooh, we got a second Horus for Black Flame Dragon level 4. That is pretty neat. We got a third Flame Ruler. I feel like 2 is probably enough. I probably don't even have 2 in my fire rated decks. We got a second Hand of Nephis, which goes well with the Sacred Phoenix of Nephis, obviously. I don't think I will, but I'll write it down anyway. I might put it in whichever decks my Sacred Phoenix is in. Definitely not more than 2, but maybe 2. Good. You've got a second Horus for Black Flame Dragon level 6. That is very nice. Okay, those are good. We might make a Horus deck at some point. Especially if we get thirds of those. We've got a second Twin-Headed Beast. I do like Twin-Headed Beast because it attacks twice. I don't know if I want a second one necessarily in my decks. So I'll write it down and I'll decide later. Okay, ooh, well, that's nice. A third UFO turtle. Always good to have 3 of those kind of monsters that search your deck. And a third Twin-Headed Beast. And we got a new card, and it is Horus for Black Flame Dragon level 8, which we didn't have before. Nice. Yeah, a Horus deck is definitely on the cards now. So we've got 2 4s, 2 6s, and a level 8. It would be cool to have 1 more of each. But at some point, could definitely look into making a Horus deck. Okay, now we've got 98% of that. So yeah, 1 card left of the fire pack as well. Okay, next up we've got Taste the Attributes. So this pack takes a little bit longer because this combines all 6 of the attribute packs into 1. So it's going to take a while to get this above 96% because we're going to need probably a couple of new cards. But that's... what's it called? That Horus level 8 would have helped. Got ourselves a third Festalos for Firestorm Monarch. I think 2 Atmos is probably enough for the decks we have at the moment. We might make a Monarch deck at some point. But yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Got a third Barrier Statue of Drought. Don't really use the Barrier Statue cards, even though they have uses. I don't know, they're just a little weak and only work against specific decks, really. Ooh, we got a second Lava Golem. That could be good for our burn deck. Maybe when the ninjas start to get a bit tougher, that can also be useful. Good for decks like the Final Countdown and Destiny board deck, in case those don't work. That's another sort of damage over time card that can work really well. We got a second Obnoxious Celtic card. I'll write it down. I don't think we need a second one for the decks it's in, but never know. So let's write it down. Ooh, we got the third Thunder Dragon. That's actually really good. Yeah, now we can actually use Thunder Dragon as a deck thinner when needed. We can use it properly in the Fusion deck now to get the 2 Thunder Dragons we need for Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon. So, nice. That is good. We've got a second Rescue Cat. Interesting. 1, I think, is probably enough. Rescue Cat's not as OP back in the Yu-Gi-Oh! GX days as it is now that like Synchros and Xyz monsters, XYZ or XYZ monsters exist. Still a good card, but probably don't need it in any of our decks. Not more than once anyway. We got a second Rallis for Starbird. Yeah, not the biggest fan of Rallis. I know Jaden, it's a card that Jaden, I think, used in one of his duels. But yeah, it's not that good. It's probably not even any of my decks. Got a third Sanger of the Thunder. Gate Guardian deck could be interesting. Very, very, very difficult to pull off. But Paradox Brothers are funny, so that's something we could potentially do at some point to humour them. A third Unshaven Angler. 2 is probably enough for our decks. And we've got a new card. We got DD Crow. Nice. By discarding it, you can remove from play a card from your opponent's graveyard and activate that during either player's turn. I used to think this card was pretty useless, but the fact that you can chain it to your opponent's effect that targets a card in the graveyard means it can be a very useful card. And I actually do want to put it in like my dark deck. Or yeah, my dark deck. Also, it works with Crush Card. That also helps. Still on 96% though, so we'll keep buying some more attribute packs. Got a second Barrier Statue of the Abyss. We've got a third Bazoo the Soul Eater. 2 is probably enough. Got a third Barrier Statue of the Abyss. And we've got a new card. Oh, this is a good one. Solar Flare Dragon. Nice. Ninja Killer, Stall decks, Fire decks. And if we can get another one, we could potentially do the Solar Flare Dragon lock as well. Where that stops your opponent from attacking when you have 2 of them. Nice. Very, very good pull. Love Solar Flare Dragon. Hate playing it against it. But love that we have one now. Okay, now it's on 97, so we can move on to our Machiner's Force pack, which is the Cyrus pack. Very much looking forward to getting some more of these cards to help support Cyrus. There's a third UFO-roid fighter. I don't know if... I mean, we might as well just put it in our Roid deck. Since there's not going to be too many other fusions going into it. With a third Vehicle connection zone. We've got a second Cyberdark Horn. Cyberdarks could be fun to play around with as well. So this card has Zane cards in it as well. This pack, sorry, has Zane cards in it as well. Second Super Vehicle Jumbo Drill, that's pretty neat. Let's add that in too. Although I think we're still... we might still be missing Steamroid, Drillroid, and... Is it Submarine Roid? I think we are missing Submarine Roid. So we can't actually summon this yet because it also requires you to use the above fusion material monsters. So you can't use any substitutes, unfortunately, for Jumbo Drill. So we can't actually summon that yet. But hopefully we'll get a Submarine Roid. We've got a third Supercharge, so now we have the same amount as Cyrus. And a third Cyber End Dragon. Nice. We just need some more Cyber Dragons. I think we've still only got the one. And we didn't even get that in a pack. We got that from our man Sartis. So. But yeah, 3 Cyber End Dragons. That's pretty high. A second Overload Fusion, but it's limited, so that don't matter. Still annoyed that we can't buy hero packs just because we're not partnered with Jaden anymore. I feel like completing the story with a character should just unlock that pack forever. And I've got to live with it. Ooh, a third Chavonian Emperor Dragon. Oh, this just reminds me of the time Cyrus removed it from play. When we could have won with it. Very nice card. But 2 is probably enough. We don't need 3 of it, I think. And we've got a second Exploder Dragon. One's probably enough for the decks we have. That's cool. And there's a third Exploder Dragon. And a third Super Vehicle Jumbo Drill. A second Drillroid. That's very useful. Definitely something to add, probably to my machine deck. Definitely to my Roid deck. Very nice. A third Cyberdark Dragon. That's good. Third Cyberdark Horde. Yeah, we definitely want to collect Cyberdark monsters as well. Ideally, we'd have 3 of each. Oh, there's actually something else I should check. Solar Flare, yeah, I was going to say Solar Flare Dragon, which we got from the Taste the Attributes pack, was probably our missing card in the Fire pack, so we actually completed the Fire pack by getting that, so that's cool. Okay, we've got 3 edges and 3 horns. Haven't seen a keel yet. I don't remember how many we had of those. That's good. Six limiter removals now. Oh, a 3rd Cyber Phoenix. Yeah, that's good. Probably won't use 3 in any deck, but good card. Still waiting for those extra Cyber Dragons on top of the missing cards. Ooh, there's one. Ah, it was Steamroid maybe we were missing. Maybe I do have Submarine-roid, but yeah, Steamroid. Yeah, that's a big one because it also goes into Steam Gyroid. We didn't have it before, but now we do. That's good. Extra synergy with Cyrus as well, because that can go into several decks. Nice. We're at 98% of the Cyrus pack. Okay, now... Okay, that's 97, so we can skip that. Okay, we've got Fairy type monsters, 96%. Can't think what we're missing here, but I guess we'll find out. Ooh, we got a second Galenduo, that's really nice. A cover card in the first pack. Got a 3rd Agudo and a 3rd Celestial Transformation. Not a big deal, but nice to have. Got a 2nd Agent of Judgment Saturn. That could be worth considering, especially for the Agent deck. And you've got a second Air Knight Parshaft, that's pretty cool. Big fan of that card. Piercing and draw power at the same time. Yes, please. And a third Air Knight Parshaft, very nice. And a third Galenduo. Cool. Second Zeradius, Herald of Heaven, that's good. Do you like to find some sanctuaries? Second Nova Summoner, that's nice. Another Searcher monster we have multiple of now. A second Sky Scourge Imbecile. I don't think I have that in any of my decks, but it could be a good card to have, just because you can either negate spells or traps, depending on whether you tribute a Light Fairy or a Dark Fiend monster. Like, it might even go in my Fiend deck, even though it's not a Fiend. It very much supports Fiends by negating all traps, so... you piqued my curiosity. Alright, we've got a third Saturn. Don't think we'll need 3, but cool to have 3. We've even got 4 Galenduos now. 4th Sanctuary too, but need it. And there we go, we got a new card. It is Vanity's Ruler, which is one of those, this card can't be special summoned. While it's on the field, your opponent cannot special summon monsters. Interesting. Potential. The fact that it's 2 tributes and can't be special summoned is slightly putting me off of it, but obviously its effect is very good in stopping your opponents from getting back into the game. So it's been written down, we'll see if it makes it. But yeah, 98% for fairies now. Let's move on to warriors, aka 6 samurais. I think we are missing Iru from the 6 samurais, so that's one we're looking out for. Got a 3rd backs to the wall. You already have the cover card 3 times, Shogun Shien. Yeah, there's Dark Scorpions in here too, I forgot. So another Don Zalug might be cool to have. Okay, we got a new card. Breakthrough. What does this do? Select a 6 samurai monster you control. If it destroys a monster by battle, Great Shogun Shien and all 6 samurai monsters you control can attack your opponent directly. That's a very good combo with Backs to the Wall. If you just want to make a big comeback win, you could probably do it with that. Yeah, neat card. So I guess we're still, the only card we're missing then from this pack is Iru. So we'll be missing a 6 samurai. Yeah, we'll come back to that obviously. Okay, next up we've got Dorothy's pack, which is about gaining life points. And the one card I know she has, which I don't have, which I really want, is Fire Princess. I want to make a Fire Princess deck. But I need Fire Princess. The whole deck needs Fire Princess. There's no alternative to it. So, Fire Princess, if you don't know, inflicts 500 damage to your opponent every time you gain life points. So the idea of a deck is just to gain a bunch of life points, and then constantly deal damage to them with Fire Princess. Okay, we've got a 3rd Nutrient Z. Card that Yuki used against Noah, I believe. Well, I know that. Let me not pretend like I don't know that. I know he used it against Noah. Some more bad reaction / gift cards would be good too. A 3rd Kizatai. Fair enough. Third burning algae. I nearly missed that. I didn't realise I only had 2. Also good for the bad reaction deck. A second Soul Taker. Also good for bad reaction deck. Because it's actually useful besides the fact that your opponent can gain life points. And then lose them, of course. Aegis of Gaia. Bit of a risky card. It's not that great, if I'm honest. Gain 3,000, then if it leaves the field you lose 3,000. Usually that's not worth it. Another Soul Taker. Nice. A second gift card. That is what I was looking for. Yeah, very hard to win with a bad reaction deck without more than one gift card. Possible, but tough. A second emergency provisions. Don't think I use this in any deck that would need more than one of it. I know it's in my Toon World deck. Because it's a way of getting Toon World off the field without destroying everything, I think. Haven't actually tried that out, but yeah, 1 should be enough there. I know it's possible to duel Dorothy in this game. I wonder if she actually uses a bad reaction or a Fire Princess deck. No, she won't use a bad reaction deck because Fondra already does, but Fire Princess deck I'm curious about. Ooh, a second Solemn Wishes. I hate playing against them, but it might be worth it in some of my store decks to have another Solemn Wishes. Not sure though. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to finish all of the packs today, but we might get to finish one. Maybe. I mean, we did finish one. We finished the Fire deck. The Fire pack. So we did do that. We might finish another one. We'll see. A second, the Immortal of Thunder, but yeah, that's not a very good card. A third gift card, lovely. Very, very nice. And a third Immortal of Thunder. A third Nimble Momonga, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, we're getting all of the annoying cards now. All of these cards that we curse at when they're used against us. We now have the power. Let's go, Nimble Momonga. I mean, I perfectly enjoyed having 2 of them in my decks, but 3? Perfect. Amazing. Third emergency provisions. Second Mysterious Puppeteer. Yeah. Might be good in a Fire Princess deck. We need Fire Princess, Dorothy. Come on, this is your pack. You know where all the good stuff's hidden. I've made Duel Academy very rich. Assuming DP could be converted into some sort of regular currency, that would make you guys rich. Come on, man, this is a world of dueling. This probably is like the main currency, isn't it? Quit holding out on me, Dorothy. Maybe Dorothy gets a cut of every pack that she sells like her own, so she's purposely making me buy all of these packs for that reason. Third Enchanted Javelin. This Training Shield at Home card. Ooh, yes, we got it. Fire Princess, let's go. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. We can make a Fire Princess deck now. Well, not now, but at some point we probably will. That is very, very nice. I was just starting to lose hope in you, Dorothy, but you came back. And you gave me this. So I appreciate that. Yeah, cool. We might even add it to some of our existing decks. We'll see. Mainly our stall decks, like our Final Countdowns, Destiny boards, whatnot. We'll see. Yeah, we're up to 98%, so we're probably missing one card. I don't know what it is, but yeah, we'll find out. Okay, so we've done all the 96%. Now 97% we're looking for. So, equip spells. I think United We Stand and Snatch Steal are the cards we're missing here. Both of which cards I would very much love to have. So the fact that we are going to be opening packs until we get at least one of those cards is making me excited. Oh wait, what? Oh, never mind. I guess we were missing another card, because we just got Autonomous Action Unit, which is pay 1500 life points to bring a monster back from your opponent's graveyard. Because, of course, Monster Reborn is banned in this format, so this is the only way you'd be able to do that. Situational. Probably not the card I would include. But that's up to 98 now, so maybe those cards still are available. Snatch Steal and United We Stand, probably. So I guess we'll have to wait until next time. How many other 97s do we have? Yeah, attributes. Let's get some attribute cards. Second Barrier Statue of the Inferno. Really didn't have many of those, it seems. Third Mystical Knight of Jackal. Second Visor Shock. Let's summon return all set cards on the field to their owner's hands. Not awful, but probably won't use it. A second Treeborn Frog. It's a shame it's limited. Second, Elemental Mistress Doriana. That can be a fun card to use in one of those attribute decks where it's like, if you have a card with all of these attributes, or if you have all of these attributes on the field, you can destroy everything. And since Doriano counts to all of them, that can be a useful card. And it's actually the cover card, isn't it? Because it is all of the attributes, basically. Except for Dark. Ooh, second Wall of Illusion, almost skipped over that. That's a nice addition. Third Whirlwind Prodigy. Probably won't need more than 2 in any of our decks. Second Wild Nature's Release. Good for Beasts and Beast Warriors. Might put that in our Beast deck. And there's a new card. We've got Shadow Delver. A Gemini Dark monster. Once per turn you can select a level 4 or lower Dark monster you control that can attack directly this turn. Not awful. It's a little weak on 1500, but I mean it can make itself attack directly if you don't have anything else. So it could be good in the Fiend deck. Maybe even in the Dark deck as well. Still 97, so let's keep buying these attributes. Ooh, a third Shining Angel. Very nice. Now we have 3 Shining Angels. We still only have 2 Nova Summoners. So we can't summon cards forever, but nice. Third DD Crazy Beast. 2 is probably enough. And another new card. We've got Lord Poison. When it's destroyed by battle, you can bring back a plant monster except Lord Poison. We don't really have a plant deck. And it's not the best for a general water deck, but we don't have many cards for our water deck, so I'll write it down just in case. Okay, still need some more cards though. To get up to 98. We've completed Earth and Fire now. So we're only looking for Dark, Light, Water and Wind monsters in terms of new cards. Second Gear Golem of the Moving Fortress. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's got high defense. Maybe we put that in our machine deck instead of another high defense monster we had there. Also has the added benefit of being able to attack directly as well. And another new card, Exarion Universe. You may activate this during the battle phase of your turn if you attack a monster with and lower its attack by 400. Okay, so it's worded weirdly, but basically, if it attacks a monster in defense mode, you can lower its attack by 400. So it does piercing, but stats-wise, 1800 attack, 1900 defense, very good for a level 4. So, yeah, probably going to go in our Dark deck. Now we're up to 98. So I think the only 97 left is the Magic Carpet, the Spellcaster, aka Gravekeeper pack. I've got a third Magical Dimension. I haven't made a Spellcaster / Gravekeeper deck yet, but that'll obviously be very useful for when that time comes. Third Gravekeeper's Watcher. And a third Meiku Master of Barriers. 2 is probably enough for our decks, but good for collection. Third Pete and the Dark Cloud. Yeah, it's good to have 3 of them. There might be a deck where that's useful, and not our current ones. Maybe the Dark one, but we don't have to take 3 cards out just to fit 3 Pete and the Dark Clowns there, so probably not. Maybe when we make a spellcaster deck, it could be useful. A second and Owl of Luck. Okay, so this searches for field spells. And then, funnily enough, if Necro Valley's on the field, you can add the field spell to your hand instead. But if Necro Valley's on the field, do we really need a field spell that desperately? Probably not. Yeah. Interesting card, but yeah, very particular. I mean, it can be useful for decks that really rely on field spells, but don't think I quite have that deck yet. I mean, we do have the Sanctuary and the Sky themed deck, but we've got enough ways of searching it out without having to wait to draw it, if that makes sense. Is there a potential that we're just waiting for one card here? Oh, another thing, I just remembered. I'm annoyed that I forgot to say this at the start of the episode. But that random event in the last episode, it happened because we had, like, a certain, I think it was 24 different types of cards in the trunk. Which I don't know how that just happened now. Because, I mean, that should have been the case before. But apparently it's just... yeah, I guess it triggers at a random time after you've achieved that. But yeah, that's why. That's how you get that event to be possible to trigger, I guess. Second Cardigan. Good for a Guardian deck if we ever do that. Third Toy Magician, Bonaparte will be pleased. And there it is. A new card, and it's Kaiku the Ghost Destroyer. Great. This card's pretty good because you can remove from play monsters from your opponent's graveyard every time it inflicts damage, which can really hurt their strategy. And also it's pretty strong, 1800 attack. And it also prevents your opponent removing any cards in either graveyard, which prevents the summoning conditions of a lot of monsters. So actually Kaiku the Ghost Destroyer, very handy card to have. I made a note. Does that complete the Spellcaster pack? Yeah, it does. So we have now completed the Magic Carpet pack. 100%. Nice. Okay, so now all of our available remaining packs are at least 98%. So they're pretty much all one, apart from Taste the Attributes, they're pretty much all one card away from completion. So the remaining 22,800 DP we have, we'll spend it trying to just complete packs now. So let's start with beginner monsters. I've got a third Dark Dust Spirit. Potential for the Spirit deck. It's definitely one of the better ones. We'll see. A third Toon Cannon Soldier. Yeah, probably for the Toon deck, I guess. For the Ninja deck, regular Cannon Soldier is generally just better because it doesn't have any of the restrictions Toon Cannon Soldier does, but yeah, for the Toon deck, it's great. I'll never forget that one duel where where we were about to lose and I got Toon Table of Contents, which got me Toon Cannon Soldier, which did just enough to win the duel. Otherwise, we were finished. I believe I named that episode after Toon Cannon Soldier. Second Silent Insect. Interesting, negates all continuous spells and traps. Not a card I've ever considered using before, but could have some niche uses there. Yeah, I guess it's going to get like this when you're opening a pack looking for one particular card. It's slightly going to take a while. There's the third Silent Insect. Alright, third Berserk Gorilla. Yeah, 2's probably enough again. Like a lot of cards, but nice to have the third. And there it is, our missing card, Catnipped Kitty. Can't be attacked if there's another beast monster on your side of the field. Once per turn, you can make the defense of one monster on your opponent's side of the field 0 until the end of the turn. It's not a great card, is it? But we have it, we own it. And Beginner Monsters is complete. Nice. Awesome stuff. Next up is Beginner Spells. Not sure what we're missing here, but sure we'll find out. Got a second Soul Exchange. Might be useful for particular decks. I mean, Soul Exchange for me is a general use card, but usually one of them is enough. But for some decks which really heavily rely on tributes, Soul Exchange might be good to have a second one. Third Ryoku. Down to our last 20k now. Oh, we got a second spell reproduction there. Not a card I probably will use, but it's cool. No, we don't want any beginner monsters anymore. We're done with that pack forever. Ooh, second Swords of Revealing Light, but it's limited, so not useful. That's the last one in the box. No, too bad. Third spell reproduction. Third soul exchange. Yeah, beginner spells certainly not being kind to us, but it is also a very cheap pack, so we'll make it. I believe. We believe. Third swords, not helpful though. Starting to get 10 of every other card now. Yeah, literally, look. At least 13 of every card in that pack. I wonder what this elusive card is going to be, and if it's going to even be worth it. And there it is. I mean, it's not a terrible card. It is Fissure. Thing is, there are cards like Hammer Shot and Smashing Ground, which kind of are just better versions of Fissure. I know there are going to be use cases where you actually want to destroy the lowest attack monster, but I don't feel like I'm actually going to use Fissure in any deck. But cool to have it, I guess, and I guess that's another pack completed. Now we just need to do beginner traps, and we can officially consider ourselves no longer beginners. It is Torrential Tribute we're missing from this pack, the cover card. I don't think... Yeah, we definitely don't have it. That would be a nice card to own. That's a third needle ceiling. Second blast held by a tribute. Fun card, that will work really well against certain people, but probably not good enough to use in a deck compared to other options. Even though it is basically like a Mirror Force, but the tribute summon monsters. Third magical hats. Not likely to use that though. One of those cards that looks cool in the anime, but in real life, it's not terrible, but it's not that great, is it? You can fit in your deck, to be fair. Or if there's a spell card that works well in the graveyard, like Black Pendant or something, that can deal 500 damage. It's pretty good. I saw someone use magic formula for one of the hats, and when that's destroyed, you gain 1,000 life points. And they did it by accident, and they were surprised when that actually saved their life. For that, they gained 1,000 life points. So that was pretty funny. I think it must have been during a Legacy of a Duelist playthrough, where they were using like a Yugi deck. Oh, there it is. Torrential Tribute. Perfect. I was expecting to have to wait a lot longer for you, but I'm glad you made it. And you're probably going to be in a lot of my decks, if not all of them, because you are a very good card. I don't know why I'm speaking to you as if you're an entity that has feelings and emotions, but very happy to have Torrential Tribute, yes. And we've officially completed all of the beginner packs. Very nice. So, beginner monsters, beginner spells, beginner traps, fire, spellcasters. Yeah, we've completed 5 packs today, and there's still time to do more. Still 16,000 DP to spend. Let's do equip spells, although I do think there are 2 of these left, but both cards I want, United We Stand and Snatch Steal, I'm pretty sure are in here. So, if we can just get one of those. I don't expect to get both, because we're going to get one and then we're going to start opening the other packs. That is still on 98%. Third Beast Fangs. Weird that there's a common card that I didn't have 3 of already, but there we go. I think they're both gold rares, aren't they? Snatch Steal and United We Stand, so we could be waiting a while. We might not get any of them, which would be a shame. It will set us up well for next time, or next time we go shopping. Second Mist Body. Cool. Third Mist Body. Second Big Bang Shot. Risky card, but pretty good one. Second Iron Blacksmith Kotetsu. Do we have any equip spell dependent decks? I'll write it down anyway. Maybe for the Dark Scorpion deck, I imagine I already put one in there, but an equip spell deck. That's another reason I want United to be stand. I want to make an equip spell deck as well, because Armed Samurai Benkei is fun to use when you can. There are other cards like Kickman. There's Chopman the Desperate Outlaw, Guilford the Legend. Cards like that just work with equip spells. It's not and Mahavilo as well. It's not a consistent deck or one that's particularly good, but when it works, it's fun. And I like making decks like that. Like the Bad Reaction deck, the Toon decks. They're not good decks, but if they work, they're super fun. Spirit decks, even. Can be added onto that too. And there's our third blacksmith, who's also gold rare, which is pretty interesting. Third Rod of Silence Chaos. Oh man, I'd love to make a Guardian deck in honor of my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh character, Raphael. But they really stink in the card game. Well, we might do it at some point, but you can't make a Guardian deck because none of them have any synergy with each other whatsoever. They all need an equip spell, a different equip spell to be on the field in order to summon them. They're just way too much hassle. Like, you have to separate them and maybe include some of them in the deck at a time. There's a third Mage Power, but it's limited, so it don't matter. Second Autonomous Action Unit, we got our first one earlier in the episode. And a third Axe of Despair. That is good for when we make the equipped spell deck, because Axe of Despair is one of the better ones. Third Gearfried the Iron Knight. It is funny how Gearfried is allergic to equipped spells, but Gearfried the Swordmaster synergizes very well with equipped spells. He destroys a monster if you equip him with anything. But I guess you'd have to know the story of Gearfried the Iron Knight to know why that makes sense. Speaking of the Waking the Dragons arc of Yu-Gi-Oh, Joey tells that story in his duel against Rex Raptor, when he himself uses Gearfried the Swordmaster to win that duel. Yeah, it's a fun story. Basically, if you want a short summary of it, you don't get Joey's voice or the epic animation that goes with it, but Gearfried the Iron Knight was Gearfried the Swordmaster, but he chose to limit his own power by locking himself in his suit of armor. And then he had to play Release Restraint to unlock his power, and becomes Gearfried the Swordmaster. We might have even got Gearfried the Swordmaster at some point while I'm opening these packs, but I just haven't been paying attention. We probably... there we go. Funny I mentioned that. Yeah, so that's our 8th Gearfried the Swordmaster. He's not particularly rare. And there's our third Mahavilo. Very nice. The equipped spell deck might be coming soon. And there it is, United We Stand. So I guess we'll have to wait for Snatch Steal, but I'm glad we got one of those cards, and this is United We Stand's another card that's probably going to go in the majority of our decks. So that's a super nice card to have, thank you. And Cyrus should be excited as well, because a lot of these cards we're getting now will likely end up being a part of his deck too. Oh wait, no, that is it. Okay, Equip Spells is complete. So where do you get Snatch Steal then, if not in the Equip Spell pack? Weird. Okay, so we were just waiting for United We Stand for that one. That is our 6th pack complete, and we've still got just over 11k DP. Let's go for intermediate spells. If we're lucky, we might get all of the Spell and Trap card ones done today, but probably not. There's still a fair few. And these ones are now costing 150 DP. Oh no, this is still 100. Never mind. Third Ground Collapse. Fun with an Ojama deck. Can stop your opponent from having any monsters. We're going to have to wait to unlock Chaz's pack, I think, before we can do anything with Ojamas. I'm not sure what we're missing from intermediate spells. I was thinking Messenger of Peace before this episode, but we did get Messenger of Peace today, so it's not that. We've got Level Limit. What else could there be here? And will we even find out today? We're down to our last 10k. Again, we're starting to get to the point where we have 10 of everything. Maybe not quite yet. But at least 6 or 7. Ooh. We even just got our 4th Hermon Lord of Striking Thunder. That could be another deck idea. It's going to be hard to combine all the Sacred Beasts into one deck, but we could do like individual decks for each of them. That might be interesting. Maybe if there is a way to combine them into one deck, we can try that as well. Like trap monsters can combine like Uriah and Raviel decks, because they count as both traps and monsters. But I think, oh yeah, for Raviel you only have to tribute like specifically dark themed monsters, I think. So maybe that's not possible. Unless there is a trap monster that's dark and a fiend. But none come to mind. There's Skull Zoma, but I think that's a zombie. Yeah, 10 of all of those cards now. Oh, I almost missed it. DD Borderline, there it is. Intermediate spells complete. While there are no spell cards in your graveyard, neither player can conduct their battle phase. Too situational. Good luck finding a deck I use that doesn't rely on spell cards in some respect. Maybe it might have some use at some point, but I doubt it. I've never used it before. There it is, intermediate spells is done. So now we could have a chance to complete the intermediate collection as we move on to intermediate traps. Not sure what we could be missing here. We've got Wall of Revealing Light, the cover card. So let's have a look. There's a third Spirit Barrier. Seem to remember getting the second one today as well. Third Call of the Haunted, again, doesn't help since it's limited. Ooh, second Uriah, Lord of Searing Flames. Speak of the devil. Yeah, nice. Yeah, a trap monster deck with Uriah could be fun. We'll see what we can do at some point with that. And it has 0 attack, so it's actually searchable with cards like Sangan as well. Although I don't think you can special summon it with like a UFO turtle. I don't think so. Yeah, it needs to be special summoned the proper way, doesn't it? Okay, so what card in this pack is rarer than a Sacred Beast? There's a third Anti-Spell Fragrance. Alright, down to the last 5k now. Second Skullzoma. Speaking of Skullzoma, yeah, it is a zombie. Just checking. Skullzoma is actually a good card, you know. I actually almost forgot to write it down, but that would be good in my burn deck. Because it's good. Maybe even my dark deck as well. Somewhere in this box. Third Skull Zoma, lovely. Second Spatial Collapse. Maximum number of cards each player can have on the field is 5. Now that would be brutal for some decks. Imagine trying to run a Destiny board and not being able to have more than 5 cards on the field. That could absolutely destroy that deck. Probably other decks as well, but that's the first one that came to mind. Yep, now we're starting to get 10 of everything. Except Call of a Haunted, but we have 5 times the amount of Call of a Haunted we can have anyway, so it's a bit like having 10 of them. Come on, I said in this box, the box is almost done now. There's our third Uriah, so that's pretty good. Third Spatial Collapse. Second Metal Reflect Slime. That could be good for a few decks. And especially if we're going to be making a Trap Monster deck. That's definitely one of the better ones. Yeah, look at the amount of cards we have of everything else. Crazy. I do wonder what this elusive card is. Speaking of Destiny boards, that was our 5th one. And we're down to our last grand. 3rd final attack orders, okay. Good to complete that collection. We're even getting 20 of some cards now before we're getting this one elusive rare. Okay, last pack. Is this going to be the lucky one? No. Okay. Alright, so we spent close to 60,000 DP, and we were on 96% for the majority of these packs. So I'm actually pretty pleased that we've managed to complete 7 packs today. So beginner monsters, beginner spells, beginner traps, time to gear up, intermediate spells, dueling with fire, and magic carpet are all done now. So if we pull up to the store again at some point with 60,000 DP, and I'm not saying we're going to do this, we might do it with less, we might do it with more. Depends on how I'm feeling, but we could potentially finish all of these remaining packs with that money. It'll be close. Taste of the Attributes in particular might be a little bit tricky as well, but we could potentially finish off all of these remaining packs. And now I know there's more packs to unlock, and we will get to those. But a lot of them are through mini games, tag dueling with other people, and stuff like that. So when we need to. But yeah, doing pretty well with the packs we have. Almost finished a few of them. Sadie's pack, of course, we have to wait for Sadie to be in the store for that to happen, but we still haven't finished Dorothy's one yet. We've got Warriors, Fairies, Cyrus, Taste of the Attribute, Intermediate Traps, Fusion Time, Expert Spells, Expert Traps, and that's it. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 packs to complete. Well, 10, really, if you count these two. And 7, I guess, 8 packs that we've already done. I guess if you can't win, that's 11 that we still have to do. But yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty solid stuff. And yeah, of course the other benefit is we've got loads of cool rare cards that we can now put in our decks and be even more of a strong duelist. Alright, what's the time? Okay, let's go into deck edit now. And obviously we've got a whole bunch of new cards. So we were going to duel with our Beast deck, but obviously now we've got some cards we might want to add to it. So let's go through our list. In fact, so the second reasoning, we didn't get the third, but that's a good card. Gold Sarcophagus is always good. That's going to be a staple in pretty much every deck now. Sacred Phoenix isn't a beast, is it? No. Twin-headed beast, maybe? What other tribute beasts do we have? Gravity Behemoth. It's kind of meh. It's not bad at the same time. I guess Firewing Pegasus, maybe. I mean, that's obviously worse than Gravity Behemoth. Why do we have two Gazelle? Oh, right, because of Chimera, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, we'll take out a Firewing Pegasus then. I do like Twin-Headed Beast double attack. What else have we got here? Nimble Momonga, yes, we definitely want the third one. Wild Nature's Release was one I think we wanted as well. Might take it out, but we'll put it in there for now. Was it Xarion Universe Beast? Or I think it was Beast Warrior, but I'll check. Yeah, Beast Warrior. And it doesn't work on. It's not like Enraged Battleox, which works on other cards. Kaiku the Spellcaster, Doctor Spirit's Spellcaster. Other than that, Torrential Tribute, United We Stand. I think that's pretty much it. And now we've got to take 4 cards out. Terraforming, maybe. Gaia Power, Fusion Gate, Forest. Man, it's so hard taking cards out. Axe of Despair, I guess now we've got Mage Power and United We Stand, that's enough. Yeah, we'll stick with 1 Wild Nature's Release. Back to square 1, I think we can go. Maybe we get rid of a monster. You know what, Dark Zebra. One is enough because it's got a negative effect. It's got decent attack, but yeah, 1 of it is enough. Destiny draws. Do we want any of our new cards to be Destiny draws? Torrential Tribute. He's a really good card, but usually when you're about to lose the duel, they don't summon an extra monster. But if they do, then it's really, really helpful. What have we got at the moment? Call of the Haunted, Hammer Shot, Lightning Vortex, Mirror Force, Premature Burial, Swords. Yeah, let's add it. Sure. United We Stand. No, because I might not have a monster. I don't want to risk that. But I'm looking forward to seeing how this deck plays. With some new cards. I wonder if we'll get to see any of them. And yeah, let's take on Axel and Gambler. So we're 9-3 against Axel. They're 2-1 against the Gambler. We always beat him in the story, but we've always lost to him outside, although that's only been 1 duel. which was against Jaden. Okay, Axel, let's duel. Let's get some of that DP back so we can get some more packs. He'll go second. Yep, cool moves, Axel, but are they going to win you the duel, is the question. Okay, Brody, you go first. So what have I got in my hand? No new cards, unfortunately. In fact, overall, not the best hand. Hopefully you're doing a bit better, Cyrus. Volcanic Rocket. Yeah, get your Blaze Accelerator. And yeah, you would obviously play that, wouldn't you? Actually, Axel and Gambler could be a deadly combo because Gambler can stall while Axel can just Blaze Accelerator and nuke everything. Drillroid face down, and you're not going to set any of the good traps, are you? Just Cyber Summon Blaster and Wonder Garage. Second coin toss. Yeah, these guys love their continuous cards. And Sangan. Okay. No coin tosses there. Rocket destroys Drillroid and Sangan attacks us directly. Okay. As annoying as this is, I might have to... play Lightning Vortex already. I hate doing it so early in the duel, because I don't have any stronger monsters, but... yeah. And I know I have Berthamet and Mystical Sheet, but I'm not counting on a Polymerization or Fusion Gate. So I'm actually just going to discard Berthamet. Yeah, Sangan gets you add something to your hand. Snipe Hunter. Ooh, that's a card. Well, Vortex Kong, just do some damage while you can, I guess. Widespread Ruin. Terrific. Before I could even play my 7 tools. Yeah, this is looking like a tricky one. But Axel doesn't have monsters, so that's good. Just the card face down. And Cyrus has got enough trap cards to buy us some time. Ambulance Droid face down. We know Gambler has Snipe Hunter, we want to get that off the field as soon as we can. He's gone with Jirai Gumo though. So he could potentially lose half of his life points with attacks, if he attacks. But even though he has his second coin toss, he's not going to do it. Interesting. Oh look, there's another Mystical Sheet. I want to save Panda till he has more monsters. There's nothing I can bring back that's particularly helpful here. So let's just throw down a sheep. Call it a turn. Big Bang Shot on Jirai Gumo. Could potentially be painful. He's also not going to risk half his life points to attack. Well, he's playing Premature Burial. One Vortex Kong. Okay. Can't do anything at the moment, but it exists. Hooray. And he's also wasting Call of the Haunted. Way to go, Cyrus. Drillroid's back. Oh look, Cyber Summon Blast is going to deal 300 points of damage. What a great move. And now our Spell and Trap zones are also completely full, so thanks for that, Cy. You can't play your Sakuretsu Armor or Widespread Ruin, which we're actually probably going to need. And their Spell and Trap zones are also full, funnily enough. Monster base down. And he's still not attacking with Jiraiguma. Okay. I was hoping for a tribute monster. Perfect. I don't have any beasts in the grave, do I? Yeah, I do. I have Baphomet. Oh no, that's a fiend. Okay. So just to free up some space as well, I will tribute. Nope. I'll tribute Vortex Kong and Mystical Sheep to summon Behemoth, the king of all animals. And then I get to bring them both back to my hand thanks to Behemoth's effect. Yeah, other than that's just attack. So, Drillroid attacks your face down monster. Widespread Ruin, huh? Good card. This time I'm ready. 7 Tools of a Bandit. Would have been nice to save Call of the Haunted as well, so we could bring back something better like a Behemoth if it gets destroyed, but whatever. Behemoth, attack Jiraiguma. Oh, you still got a trap. Damn it. Fairy Box. Oh, not Fairy Box. And he's got second coin toss too. Ouch. And that's 2,600 life points gone, and we're down to 2,600. Okay, well I guess we've just got to wait until Fairy Box runs out of juice, or they run out of juice. Yeah, if I'd have known that was Fairy Box, I would have negated that instead. Molten Destruction. Fire monsters get attacked. And he's tributing Jiraiguma for Volcanic Hammerer. And our life points are about to be cut in half again. Unless he uses its effect. Nope, no dice. Bye, Drillroid. Now we're down to 1,300. We need to destroy Volcanic Hammerer ASAP. Cyrus, put down the Sakuretsu Armor and the Widespread Ruin. Please, Destiny draw something good if you're going to do that. Swords of Revealing Lights, pretty good, but now he's going to use Hammer's effect and slowly burn us to death. I do feel a bit like a sucker at the moment. Yeah, so how much are we taking? 200 for each volcanic card, right? Which is 200. Okay, we should survive if they don't do anything else that inflicts damage. Snipe Hunter could be problematic. Yeah, so now they can just keep destroying our cards. got rid of Dice Jar. And there it is, boom. Ambulance Raid's gone, and he can keep using Snipe Hunter. There's Dangerous Machine gone. And Swords of Revealing Light's destroyed. And he can attack directly. We need Sakuretsu armor. Cyrus, yeah. Thank you. And another face down card. Ooh. 2,900. Yeah, that's just about enough. Okay. Alright, so I summon Vortex Kong. And equip him with Mage Power. And of course you had MST. Okay. Well, now we're vulnerable. We get attacked. Yeah, we lose. Yeah, we've lost. I mean, it was the only play I had. I was hoping Cyrus's Widespread Ruin would be down here, but yeah, we lose. Ugh, so annoying. So annoying. It's exact life points as well. Damn. The gambler outside of Heart Events is a dangerous opponent. And yeah, Axel... They just comboed really well together. To be fair, Axel didn't even use Blaze Accelerator, but I think those were his Widespread Ruin cards that didn't help us much either. They just had spells and traps forever. Yeah, that duel kind of stunk. Let's do better in the next one. Okay, for our last duel of the episode, we are using the Aqua deck. Don't know if we got too many Aqua cards in our packs. Feel like we're probably going to add a second Reasoning in there. In fact, let's get United We Stand, Torrential Tribute, and Gold Sarcophagus in there right away. Yeah, in fact, wait, is Metal Reflect Slime out Aqua as well? I guess so. Yeah, okay, we'll put another Metal Reflect Slime in there too. Maybe we get rid of some spells and traps. $25 to $35, yeah. We'll take Nightmare Wheel out. Take a Yumi out. We've got 3 Yumirukas, so that's fine. And Exit Despair, and back to square one. Yeah, we'll take out that as well. And then Destiny draws, Metal Reflect Slime, yep, Torrential Tribute. Yep, works for me. Alright. We'll go, let's see where we'll head off to this time. Let's go to the duel field. I wonder if it's going to be the same kind of people that were here before. Oh no, we've got Jasmine and Mindy. That's pretty interesting. They're the two best friends. So we'll duel them for the final episode, or final duel. I got Simon and Kadeem for next time. Along with Anka and Ivan, they're still here from before. Oh yeah, we've got Asta, Crowler, and Fonda and Dark Magician Girl. So we've got next episode sorted out, and some of the one after that. Yeah, we'll do Jasmine and Mindy today. I think, yeah, we'll do Anka, Ivan, those two in the middle, Simon and Kadeem. And one of these two in the next episode, and the other one the one after. Yeah, cool. Sounds good. Jasmine is Harpy Ladies with 3 and 2. Mindy has Dark Snake Syndrome with 4 and 4 against her. So this should be a tough duel. The Aqua deck is not our strongest. We'll do our very best. Okay, we've got all monsters in our hand. Even though this deck is spell and trap dominated. Okay. Jasmine starting off with the bird face. Nothing too scary. Some face downs, probably Icarus attack, which is scary. Cyrus has Steamroid, which is always a good start when you're going second. And Widespread Ruin, I'm starting to get sick of that card. I mean, I obviously use it a lot myself, but it's happening way too often now. Swords of Revealing Light is a... yeah, fair enough. I might have saved it. I'm not too against him using it either. Okay, Mindy. Gonna lay down some Snake Syndrome on us. Just the monster face down, and 2 cards face down. Alright, well we could start attacking, but I'll just lay down my defense for now. Go with Maiden of the Aqua down there, and that's all from me. Looking forward to some spells and traps. Okay, Harpy's Hunting Grounds. That's not too much of a threat just yet. Unless she summons Harpy Lady 1. Ooh, that's not good too. Hunter Owl, yeah, that's gains of 500 for each wind monster, and then 200 from Hunting Ground. Yeah, that's good. Oh, trap cards. Icarus attack, there it is. Goodbye Birdface, goodbye Maiden and Swords. But Hunter Owl... wait. No, it's going to be 1700 now, so it is actually too strong for Drillroid, but we've got Magic Cylinder and Sakuretsu Armor. And Drillroid insta-nukes Giant Rat with Moon Cyrus. I don't think Jasmine would have been able to summon anything anyway, but... Getting it off the field's always good. And it's another giant rat. Damn rodents everywhere. Feel free to, yep, sacrifice to armor. That's just fine, Cyrus. See how you like it. And yeah, of course, yeah, now you want a messenger of peace, don't you? And Ring of Destruction. Goodbye, Drillroid, and 1600 life points each. That's a card I'd like to have. Ring of Destruction. Alright. There's no... There's no... Yeah, I can't attack if I play Yumiruka. I can try an interesting move. I can crash Mother Grizzlies into Giant Rat. I don't... How many Mother Grizzlies do I have? As long as I have at least 2, I should be fine. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Mother Grizzly. Attack Giant Rat. And she uses it as well. Do I get to see what she chooses first? I do. Okay, another giant rat. Hopefully I have another Mother Grizzly. Let's see what else I have while we're here. The only thing that... I could go with Yomi ship and then I can play Yumiruka. So it's on 1300. But yeah, I do have one more Mother Grizzly. Deserter Pit. Could alternatively go with Island Turtle so I could destroy Deserter Pit straight away. Alright, let's do it. Just to chip away at their life points a little bit. I won't play Yumiruka because that stops anything from attacking, but I'll special summon Aqua Spirit. We'll get rid of one of the Grizzlies. And during each of their standby phases I can change one of their monsters' battle positions. That can be useful for destroying certain monsters. Yeah, I think we're good. Hopefully Jasmine's out of monsters. And she is. Okay, so got Island Turtle. Cyrus could summon Ambulance Roid and we can just keep chipping away. You could use Premature Burial to bring back another Grizzly. I can understand why you're saving it. You're not normally one to do that, but... Yeah, Ambulance Roid face down, might as well. Okay, let's hope Mindy's out of monsters too. We depleted her giant rat supply. Damn it, she does have a monster. Alright, so Aqua Spirit, does that work on... No, it only works on face-up monsters. That is a shame. Alright, well I'm not going to assume I can beat that, so I'm just going to switch Iron Turtle into defense. And yeah, just for the heck of it, Aquarian Alessa. Jasmine with a face down card. Could use a heavy storm, Cyrus, if you've got one. Okay, he's got Jetroid, which can attack. This could be a bit risky, but honestly, could be worth it. Could be worth it to stop this stall dragging. Widespread ruin. Destroys Aqua Spirit. It's not the biggest loss. Oh, a Stark Cat with white tail. But that's not going to work because it's alone. And we can attack with... Yeah, I should have risked it earlier. But fair enough, Cyrus is willing to do what I couldn't. And Jetroid and Ambulance Roid can attack directly. Okay, Mindy, no monsters, please. Oh, look, a monster. There's Wombat. Ooh. If she has Dark Snake Syndrome, that could be bad. But yeah, that stops us in our tracks. We drew Reasoning. None of the monsters in our hand are particularly helpful at the moment. So let's see what our deck provides us. Oh, never mind. Magic Jammer. That would have been annoying if we'd have played Heavy Storm. Got rid of Beast Soul Swap. Alright, well, switch things into defense. And we'll summon Firecracker because why not? That messenger's gonna run out at some point. We can just clear Des Wombat off the field, and we can win the duel. Yeah, might as well get Alessa's Gemini effect. Call of a Haunted, just in case. Damn it. She's starting to build up her defense. Isn't good. Ooh, we got Raigeki Break though. That is nice. Harpy Queen. That's the highest attack on the field, but you can't attack, so... Oh yeah, you got Harpy's Hunting Ground, so you can destroy Cool Level Haunted. Okay. So that's a blow, but it's not the end of the world. Heavy Storm, yes. Good one, Cyrus. And for some reason you've switched everything to defense mode except Island Turtle. And you attack Rescue Cat. Well, actually, it wasn't the best timing, since they have the more powerful monsters at the moment, but that can easily change. I've got Yumiruka and Starboy in my hand, so I'm going to be able to supercharge my water monsters. It's a shame Island Turtle couldn't stick around, because that would have really helped. Not a lesser, not a lesser, not a lesser. Okay. And, ooh. She's going for the Dark Snake Syndrome. I feel like that's gonna lose her the duel. Okay. Starboy can gain 1,000 attack. Which isn't enough to beat Deswombat, annoyingly. I mean, we're definitely playing Yumiruka, that's for sure. Revival Jam will be on 2k. Can we win? No, but we can come very close to winning. And Dark Snake Syndrome just going to count down to her defeat. So that's 100, 500, 1700. We'll leave Ambulance Droid be. Yeah. Okay, Revival Jam attacks Harpy Queen. Aquarian Alessa attacks Deswombat. Normally you'd have to discard, but you don't have anything, so that's fine. And Jetroid attacks you directly. Okay, 1200 life points left. You didn't seem to have too many monsters. What did you have face down, by the way? Beast Soul Swap. Was that another Ring of Destruction? Jeez. If they'd have played that, they would have lost the duel by now. So it's a good thing they didn't. Good thing for them, anyway. Okay, we both lose 200. So yeah, in 2 turns they'll lose. When it becomes 400, then 800. They lose no matter what. Okay, Hunter Owl with 1500 attack. Yeah, you can sting us by attacking Jetroid. And that's it. Yeah, we win the duel. Great. Yeah, do it, Cyrus. Revival Jam attacks Hunter Owl. And Aquarian Alessa gets to win us the duel. Alright, good job, Cyrus. That Heavy Storm definitely sped this duel up considerably. Good job. And glad I held on to that Yumiruka card, because I don't think we would have won quite so easily without it. Yep. That is a nice win. So yeah, I'll end the episode here. It's been a very long one, almost 3 hours, dang. But we opened a lot of packs, obviously that was the main highlight of it. But in chronological order, we started in at the main gate. We dueled, was it Deluge and what was his partner's name? Tristan, with the machine deck, absolutely smashed them, really. Yeah, I just played Magic Cylinder twice on Susa Soldier and attacked them directly a couple of times and their life points were gone. So that was a quick one. Yeah, then we went to the store. We went on an almost 60k spending spree. And we finished, if I recall correctly, 7 packs. Beginner monsters, spells and traps, intermediate spells, equip spells, fire, attribute, and also the spellcaster pack. So that was pretty sick. We dueled Axel and the Gambler with some new cards, but unfortunately they got the better of us because Fairy Box is the most annoying card in history, and I wish I had the chance to negate it, but I didn't. And yeah, they managed to overpower us. Snipe Hunter did bits as well. Honestly, the Gambler was better than Axel. But yeah, that was a disappointing defeat with the Beast deck, but we came through with the Aqua deck against Mindy and Jasmine, and they tried to stall us with Messenger of Peace, but once we played Heavy Storm and we were able to get our strong cards on the field, we managed to do away with them fairly quickly. But yeah, in the next episode we will be editing more of our decks after that spending spree and using them to duel Anka, Ivan, Simon, Kadeem, should we say Crowler and Asta? We'll say probably Crowler and Asta. I haven't decided between these two pairs which one I'll face, but definitely Anka, Ivan, Simon, and Kadeem. But we'll see how it goes. Thank you guys for watching. If you've made it through the whole episode, congratulations. But yeah, I'll see you guys hopefully on the next one. Take care and goodbye.